Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Stay 50, stay 50.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. It is caught left side. And then It's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up second and
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Case, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. Hits some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Walker on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll throw it. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Walker running to the right. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Going after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10. At their own.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down. On what I love.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Seahawks have it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And they go the wrong way on this first down. He's sent out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working now from the gun. Right side, Shaheed's got it. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set. 53.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw here for Sanford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And now they face second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He fires one deep down the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
And they send a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and short. Look at that power, deep left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And something on a return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
20. Set.
Sanford now on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
72.
Now an inside give to Walker. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running with Walker again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Smith and Jigba going in motion right. Going to the ground again on 1st. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of
That's
7.
going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. This is Walker on second. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
10.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled for a short gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 8.
Stafford from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now. Stafford finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Stafford. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Running left. Here's Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
They give up the gun to Walker. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Rams.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd down pass play coming. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Handoff running left. Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense, and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go, go, go. 280. 32.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Making some progress here. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He lofts it deep right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
On
Seattle.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Move it, hot.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Set.
Stafford back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
As the open man downfield. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emenwari. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Staying with Walker. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kano. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Walker. No gain on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is second and long. He's going to throw this one. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The third down pass. Intercepted.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
31-yard line.
Blue 60.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Nakua here, he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Rams first down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
53.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. They don't connect there. Now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Here's a throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking in the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw now. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On 3rd down, Walker. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Rams, 17. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Oh no, they get him yet again! Will take over inside the red zone. He goes out on the return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Short pass brought in, and he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. Tonight.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Rams first down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Safford. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, Brogger hits another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Fresh set of downs for Seattle. Here's Walker running right. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Let's go. Take go.
To the ground with Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Wide.
Dropping back to throw. Drops back. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Working quickly here. From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. Myers' kick is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Walker on 1st down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. And gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now an inside give to Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now looking to throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Rams have the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Alert! What do you have?
Desperation time here. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they get this down to the 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Rams, first down.
Stafford now on first down. Dump off pass to Williams. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
15 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Alert!
First and 10 at the 14-yard
From
line.
the red zone on first. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
At the cover 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. On the Seahawks
22!
It's Stafford once more. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They've got a man in motion.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. You, black, 95.
Man in motion here.
Change.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. But they tackle him short of the sticks.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third down from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Intercepted.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 17.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Brought in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's good for a Rams.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford delivers another one to Williams. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
They'll look to run with Williams. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking to throw again on second down. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. Goes to the hurry up here.
And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Rams take over first and 10. And they're on 7-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really, I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the hands.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. Wait, 10.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Kill. Turn up. 59. And middle.
On first down, here's Stafford. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
20.
They'll throw third and long. Brought in right side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And they get this down to the 28. Offense to the line fast.
15 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A.
10 yards.
Rams trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
At the 18-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Stafford throwing again. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Alert!
Now Stafford again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Rams' 35-yard line.
The give now to Walker. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy in that 1st down at the 30.
And it's 3rd down.
Running with Walker again. And he gets the Seahawks 1st down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running left, here's Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Rams at a man to the secondary, 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dump off caught by his back. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready.
Connection made to Shaheed. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Myers to add the PAT. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Stafford to throw again on second. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so